We can't accuse him without proof.
Maybe you can't. You're related to him. But I'm going to hit him with this mop when I see him, and no questions asked.
It's like he went that way. Huh?
Hi, sweetie. Can I do something for you? Like give me a big sloppy kiss?
I'll put you on a waiting list. Right now, I'm hunting a wild animal. How long ago was Buddy here?
Oh, 2 minutes ago. He headed toward the kitchen. How did you know that Buddy was here?
How did you get into this condition before breakfast?
I was working on my car.
You must have gotten up in the middle of the night. Back to your room and start the day right. With a bath. And don't touch anything on the way.
Everybody always picks on me. Now, you really don't want me to use this floor brush on my tender, sensitive skin, do you?
If you don't, I will. Want a sample?
I'll go quietly.
Oh, and I'm warning you, take my advice. You don't talk to Mrs. Harper on the way.
Who's afraid of Mrs. Harper?
Oh!
I got him!
Well, listen, Bert. Bert, would you please listen? Well, how can I tell you how I rewrote the scene if you won't listen?
Hey, where's Buddy?
He and Dinky Edwards are in the garage.
Sure.
He ought to have his breakfast.
I think he did. I found cornflakes in the bathtub. And the biggest ring since the invention of merry-go-rounds.
Yes, Bert, I know you're a great producer. I know what made you a great producer, Bert. Underpaid writers like me.
Take your hand off the phone and tell him.
Underpaid writers like me. Bert, look, Bert, that was a joke, you know? It was my wife's joke. Having kittens. Okay, Bert. Okay. You tell me, Bert, and I'll listen.
Earthquake!
Dinky in the garage next door.
Right, Bert.
The garage? They'll never get it off the ground.
What's their hot rod? They got it started once before. Last summer, I think it was, before you and Dad were an item.
What do you mean I'm not listening to you, Bert? Why should I ignore you? I only mean it. I think we should underplay that scene. I worked on it last night. Look, Bert, let me find it here.
Read it to him like you did to me last night when you were in the tub.
Here it is. Page 20, Bert, top. They're in his office. She's stressed out on the couch. Well, why not? He's a psychiatrist. Let me read it. Loretta.
But I love you, Craig. I never thought I'd say that to any man, but I can say it to you.
Craig, you don't really love me, Loretta. Every patient falls in love with their psychiatrist. Loretta.
But I'm not every patient, nor am I every woman. I'm not even a patient woman.
I got a little chuckle with that, Bert. Except, of course, from you. Craig, please, Loretta, can't we keep our relationship on an even keel? Loretta.
But I'm sick of being sensible. Once in my life, I want to go mad with much heart. But you can understand my mind. Why can't you understand my love?
It's gorgeous.
I'll buy it.
He hates it. Now he's having tigers. Bert, I don't think that's a fair criticism. How was I supposed to know that your own wife fell in love with her psychiatrist? Well, it proves that life mirrors art. His name was Art? I didn't know that, Bert. All right, Bert. All right. I'll come up with something else, Bert. She can marry somebody else. Please, Bert, don't tell me any more about your wife. I don't want to be deprived of every available dramatic device. I'll think of something. What do you mean next time I call you from home? What do you think I am? Don't be silly, Bert. Why would I be calling you from a garage?
We got it started, Mom. Boy, you ought to hear it.
Maybe we will someday.
We got the timing gear set.
That's right.
Tune up the carburetors,
We'll
cut off the
kick
muffler.
it around. I
Fire
don't
the
mind
dope
kicking
and
anything
zoom.
around unless
Oh,
it's me.
boy.
Ho, yourself. Bye.
Boy, Dad, it'll really rip big chunks out of the road now.
So aggravated I can't eat.
Imagine you two little boys building an automobile.
Mom, it's not an automobile, it's an iron. A four-pot job. French dropped axles, three-quarter race cam. Slick.
Sam, think of that. My goodness, he sounds like a regular Thomas Edison, doesn't he?
Congratulations, son.
Yes, congratulations. Now that you've finished it, you can sell it and buy a bond.
What you promised, Dad?
And clip coupons quietly.
Sell it? I'm not gonna sell it, I'm gonna drive it. And what you promised, Dad, when I'm 16, I can get a driver's permit. Well, in a couple weeks, I'm gonna be 16.
Sure, I promise that. When you're 16 years old, you can drive a car. Well, I promised you that the first time you asked. You were 8 years old, remember. Remember your promise now. For the first 6 months, you're not to drive in that car unless somebody else is with you.
Oh, boy, thanks, Dad. Wait till I tell the fellas. And, Mom, I've already got a bun. It just lays around doing nothing.
See this iron? I'll bet its bark is worse than its bite.
I better get over to Bert Stanley and hold this hand.
Dan, you're not going to let that child drive.
Buddy, why not?
You can't put an automobile wheel in those pink little hands.
It's a car, not a machine gun.
Same difference, you aim them both.
I trust our son to drive a car sensibly.
But what about somebody else's son? How do you know somebody else's son will be sensible? How do you know somebody else's son will go kaboom right into my sensible son?
You're telling them, Mrs. McCollum. Kaboom!
And there's Buddy in his teeny-tiny four-pot job, going along the street, put, 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 minding his own business, clean-living, sweet-thinking boy that he is. But along comes somebody else's son, a roaring, raving maniac. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Put, 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 doesn't see. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Races, put, put, put to the corner. Crash, crash, crash. There lies your son. Put, put, put.
Tell him to get up. Come on, man. Talk about an automobile. What kind of transportation do you want him to use?
Roller skates until he's 40. You're talking about responsible, clear-thinking teenage boys. Well, just look at this room. Look at it. He didn't drive a car through here. He just walked through it, and look at this room.
Wait a minute, honey. Before you get all wound up and take off like a helicopter, now sit down. Let me fill you in about a few things. Now, what are boys made of?
Sugar and spice and everything nice.
What's girls?
Boys, too.
Well, anyway, a boy. When he's 10 months old, he learns to walk. When he's 11 months old, you're likely to find him halfway up a telegraph pole. When he's 2, he starts to talk. When he's 3, he knows every bad word that's ever been said everywhere, in various languages. And he says them, too, preferably to the minister. When he's 8, he puts amusing things in your bed like snails and turtles and other wet animals. When he's 12, he starts to build a car. It's either that or he'll take your car apart. When he's 16, as sure as the sun shines Nellie, he expects to drive. Just like girls can't wait to put on lipstick, boys can't wait to drive. It's the way of the world, man. Don't try to stop the tide.
Why couldn't we have met when he was putting wet turtles into beds? I like turtles.
I like you better.
Oh, Dan.
Honey, you won't mind if Buddy drives, will you?
Yes, I will. But I'll give up. Oh, I'll be scared stiff every time he reaches for a car key. But you're right. I mustn't try to prevent it. At least I'll try not to try.
What I have, mine can wait.
Oh, no, that's all right, Bud. I don't like to give Bert Stanley too much time by himself. He's apt to get ideas for a scene. That way lies Ulcer Gulch.
Dad, about my driving, have you,
Oh, your father's convinced me that you're old enough to run the risk of getting killed.
Oh, wonderful. Great work, Dad. Listen, I have to get my driver's permit, and somebody has to go with me.
There's nothing I'd like better to do. Occasion like this, a father and a son, well, they should be together. Too bad I can't make it. Your mother will take you.
After that noble speech about responsibility?
Oh, I make great speeches, all right. It's following through. That's where I fall down.
Hey, what about me?
Don't worry, son. I'll go with you as soon as we get dressed.
Dressed? Hey, I'm already dressed.
I don't like to touch you, but do you call that dressed?
Well, not exactly naked.
Let me tell you something, young man. How you look when you want something is very important. A neat, well-dressed young man who walks into a bank is more likely to get a loan. And a well-groomed lady who walks into a butcher shop is much more likely to get the best cut of meat with the fat trimmed off it before the butcher weighs it. Looks are important.
Okay. I'll comb my hair.
Not good enough. A neat, well-dressed young man behind a wheel is much more likely to inspire confidence in a driving inspector than a
greasy slob like me?
You said it, not me. But you're right. It's cleanup time. Blue suit, tie, nice clean fingernails.
You don't know much about cars, Mom, but I'm sure glad you got Dad's message when you did. I only wish I knew what the message was.
I'll tell you sometime when you get interested in girls. Right now, the only thing you're going to learn is how to drive a car.
It doesn't leap up at me.
What do you want, Bert? A script or a wolf?
I expect it to leap up at me right from the page and into my heart.
Well, I worked 2 days on that scene.
Don't I know it?
You can't turn out dialogue like liverwurst. I have to think. It takes time. Okay. You're not paying me for thinking. You're paying for liverwurst.
All I'm saying is that she ought to die in his arms, like in the first draft.
Die in his arms? Bert, it's a comedy. How do I get laughs with her dying in his arms?
Do it cute.
Back to the first draft, eh, Bert?
Back. Make your lovable old producer happy for a change.
All right. Call home and get the script.
Hello?
Hi, honey. I'm glad I got you home.
How does Bert like the new ending?
It doesn't leap up at him.
What does he want, a screenplay or a pogo stick?
I wanted to go back to the first draft. It's in my desk. Would you bring it over?
Honey, I'm already late taking Buddy down for his driver's test.
Okay, dude. Drop it by here on your way home, huh? And be sure you brush the cobwebs off first.
All right, honey. I'll bring it over if I can find it. And, honey, it leaped up at me. Buddy, I'm ready to go!
So am I. I'll go get the car, okay?
I'll be with you as soon as I find your father's script. Now get out before it explodes.
Oh, I can't, Mom. This is what I'll be driving. This is what I have to take my test in. This is what you have to go with me in. Well, I could get somebody else, I guess. Zip Harris has a license.
Now, how in the world did he get a name like Zip?
The usual way.
You're not going to drive anywhere with anybody whose name is...
Well, there's no door, Mom. You have to get in like this. See?
You really mean it when you say hop in.
in here.
Hello there, chicks. Want to dig out? What do I do now?
Well, there's the clutch, brakes, gears, starter, and away we go.
I feel like I'm about to be thrown away.
Those last two turns were huge. I didn't think we were going to make them.
What last two turns?
Yeah, what's over your eyes?
Oh, them, yeah.
Mom, you all right?
Me? Yeah, I'm fine. It's my chassis I've worried about. I'm afraid I've squashed a few of my most useful bones.
I'm going to take my written exam now.
Maybe you'll fail, maybe. Wouldn't that be nice?
Oh, Mom.
Oh, I'm just joking. Ha, 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 ha. Good luck, son.
Good luck to you, too, Mom.
Hello, officer. My, isn't it a lovely day? What a lovely day.
Don't be charming. Charm means nothing to me. How does it feel to break the sound barrier?
Well, I really don't know. I could never find a pilot who would take it. Guess you saw my last two turns.
No, I didn't. You were going too fast for me to see them. Were they as interesting as the first two?
You know something I don't know. I couldn't see. It was my hat. You know, my hat kept flopping up and down over my eyes. And I just... Charm means nothing to you, right? Right.
Let me hear your pipes.
Now, just a little old darn second there.
Lady, just start the car. I want to check your exhaust system.
My husband is 6'11" and weighs 475 pounds in his stocking feet.
Nice for you. When you get the motor running, that key there, just push the button.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I've had a hard day.
That's all right. Gosh, we all make teeny tiny mistakes.
Yes, ma'am. Well, you made one little teeny tiny mistake when you left the muffler off this heap. So now I'm going to give you a little, teeny, tiny ticket.
People I work for are the highest possible type. You can tell by the way they order me around. I wouldn't work for some of the people who are hiring help these days. Their references are just dreadful.
Why, hello, Mrs. Harper. Out doing your shopping today?
Someone you know?
Never saw her before in my life.
Hey, Mom, I made it. I passed. I'm now officially a teenage menace. Zoom, zoom, zoom.
Put, put, put. Remember, you haven't passed your driver's test yet.
A mere formality. Drive around the block, James. The inspector's waiting with bated breath.
Now, remember, you have nothing to be nervous about. Just do everything the inspector tells you. Drive slow, give the proper arm signals, and always watch behind you. Buddy, remember that. Always watch behind you. More people get into serious trouble by not watching where they're going.
Is your wife bringing that script over, or is she writing it?
If that wristwatch is giving you ulcers, will you relax? The script is on its way.
I only hope it's as good as I think it is. I don't want to see this picture on television next year. Since I've been flying jets in and out of this airport, this neighborhood hasn't been the same. You shouldn't let them fly so low on takeoff.
Why don't you write him a nasty letter, Bert, and tell him to take off from higher up?
That's no jet, that's
My wife.
Fine. Well, Mr. Stanley, here's one script you can't say didn't leap up at you.
Hey, Mom.
It's an old friend of mine.
Looks like a policeman.
I think he wants my autograph. Maybe I better get off your lawn.
not that way. Watch out for the sprinkler system.
Shopping with me?
Not me.
Mail call.
Let me see. For me? Oh, it's from Sacramento. I've been waiting for this. It's my driver's license.
Hey, mine's from Sacramento, too.
You doing planning on running for governor in your spare time?
Well, they've suspended my license. Suspended my license? They can't do that, can they? Can't. You're a writer. Write something.
Not much anybody can do about this for 6 months.
But how am I going to get into town and spend all your money if I can't drive?
Well, maybe I'll write him at that. I might get this extended for a year or so.